Welcome back to SLIAC TV. Tyler Rose and Jim Plyman alongside you as we wrap up championship weekend here with SLIAC women's basketball. The number 1 seed Webster Gorloks and the number 2 seed Principia Panthers battling it out for a championship here tonight at Grant Gymnasium, a rematch of last year's title game, and what a title game it was last year. Jim, you were there firsthand last year up in Fulton. To watch and call that game. We could only be so lucky to get one like we had last year.
Absolutely. That game ended at the buzzer as Hannah Myers had a run from about midcourt after a rebound. The ball was thrown to her. Down the floor she went, had the layup as the clock was ticking down. It was an exciting finish as you could ask for the Principia squad, and just a heartbreaking, crushing loss for the Gorloks that they want to get back here tonight.
Well, they certainly do. And for that Principia team last year, got their first conference tournament championship, looking to defend it here. They were the 4 seed last year, come in this year's tournament as the number 2 seed, well earned. And only reason we're not in Elsa is somewhere along the tiebreaker line, it just fell the way of the Gorloks, and they get to host here at Grant Gymnasium, and certainly a place they're comfortable playing. Jim, these two teams split the regular season series and only separated by 1 point between them when it was all said and done.
Yeah, that's amazing. Both teams have 18-8 record. They were 14-2 in conference play. You know, they've split the 2 games that they've played, as you mentioned, and they played 2 games, and it's, I believe, if I've done my math right, 110 to 109 in favor of the Gorloks.
Well, and we'll take another 1-point affair here this evening, as we saw in game number 1 earlier this afternoon. We'll turn it over to PA for announcements and the anthem here before we start tonight's championship game.
Women's basketball tournament championship game. This evening's contest features the 2nd seed Principia College Panthers and the 1st seed Webster University Warriors. The Panthers enter the championship game with an overall record of 18-8 and 14-2 in conference play. The Gorloks enter the championship game with an 18-8 overall record and 14-2 in conference play. The winner of this game will punch their ticket to the 2025-2026 NCAA tournament. At this time, we ask that you please rise. Gentlemen, remove your caps for the playing of our national anthem. A senior from St. Louis, Missouri, number 4, Taylor Brown. For Webster, a senior from Omaha, Nebraska, number 2, Claire Williams. For Principia, a senior from East St. Louis, Illinois, number 11, Lamar Terrell. For Webster, a junior from Kent, Washington, number 5, Kamala Nolan. Principia, a senior from St. Louis, Missouri, number 22, Hannah Myers. For Webster, a freshman from Broken Arrow, Oklahoma, number 22, Peyton Dolan. For Principia, a senior from St. Peters, Missouri, number 32, Trinity Matthews. For Webster, a junior from St. Louis, Missouri, number 41, Megan Illingworth. The St. Louis Athletic Conference, NCAA, and Webster University promote good sportsmanship by student athletes, coaches, and
We've got 10 players on the floor. We've got 3 officials spread across that hardwood, and it looks like we're ready to go here. And just a few quarters away from crowning another champion here on a championship Saturday. MUW already claimed the men's title earlier this afternoon in an incredible game, 77-76, the final there. And we hope, much like last year in the women's final and earlier today, we get a barn burner as the Gorlocks will win the tip and start the possession. Illingworth steps out to collect this pass before Webb. Now Williams gets some space off the Illingworth screen, had a path, opts for a pass. It goes all the way to Webb. Her jumper no good. And the rebound will go to Principia as they push the pace down the floor. Ariana Williams pulls it back out. Comes here to the wing, and Taylor Brown trying to get it down low, does get a pass into Williams. She works the baseline, goes up and under to get 2.
Good work underneath.
Got around Illingworth as well as Dolan down there. Dolan, the freshman, on a Broken Arrow, getting another start. Illingworth comes back out towards the three-point line to collect that pass before giving the extra to Webb. And now Claire Williams' 3 a bit short off the front of the rim. Trinity Matthews tracks down the board. And again, with a head of steam, go Williams. Or check that, Terrell. As Williams gets it to Brown. Illingworth comes over for help defense. A good double team there by her and Webb. Kicked back out. 3 on its way. No good.
Oh, good aggressive.
Yeah, Terrell skies in to poke that one free. Possession stays alive for Principia. That shot by Myers no good. Matthews can't bring in the rebound, and the Gorlocks back down the other end. Webb tucks it like a running back and gets it up and in for 2 to tie us up at 2.
That's an aggressive move to the basket right there.
Yeah, she was determined off that first step. You saw it. She was able to defend that well. Pass over here near side, trying to get Williams, was too far out in front, or behind her, rather. Gives it back to the Gorlocks.
Just lost control.
8:13 to play in this first quarter.
Tyler Principia comes in. They have won 13 in a row. Their last loss was at home to Webster. And then they won on the road here.
The spin move as Webb gets space, just can't finish. Got it off the front of the rim. Myers brings down the rebound for Principia, but the press immediately employed by the Gorlocks. It does bring it across the timeline to the Panthers. That one's thrown at the feet of Matthews, turns it back over to the Gorlocks. 7:48 to play.
Yeah, a little quick there were the Panthers. Just kind of a little bit out of control that time down.
And not a ton of space there between Matthews and a couple of Gorlock defenders.
Yeah, both these teams are playing good basketball, though. I mentioned Illingsworth gets in there.
And she can't get it to drop. She created the space, again, doing the hard work. Can't get the bucket to go.
The Gorlocks won 5 in a row and 7 out of their last 8. So both teams on top of their game is where you like to be when you come into the conference tournament.
Yeah, 100%. And talked about it in the men's game. It's not always that the 1 and 2 seed favors to be the best matchup, but based off what we saw in the regular season, glad we got this matchup here tonight. So that makes its way to Matthews. She spins and gets 2 off the glass.
A nifty pass there from Taylor Brown.
Webb gives it back to Claire Williams, who will slow it up. Now drives right side of the paint, forced back out by Brown. Drops one into Illingworth. Illingworth's fouled on her way up. Should go to the line for 2. Illingworth last night, 7 points and 11 rebounds. Far from her best outing, but I think those 11 rebounds maybe spoke more to her presence last night than maybe what we're used to seeing from her offensively. As she ties the shoe before taking this first free throw attempt.
It should be mentioned the Panthers putting 5 seniors on the floor tonight.
First is good.
So this is an experienced squad.
Certainly going to rely on that experience from last year at a tournament run here in the SLIAC tournament. 1 for 2 there for Illingworth.
She averages 11.4 a game.
Hesitation there, and now Williams drives. Drops it off to Matthews, who gets 2.
She's the one they're going to have to stop.
Yeah. She came alive late in the game yesterday against Westminster.
Oh.
Initial shot no good from Webb. Illingworth can't get the bunny to go, and then Williams commits the foul.
Yeah, 2 tip-ins there. I mean, 2 easy layups missed there by the Gorlocks.
Yeah, and that's a tough foul to give there if you're Claire Williams. Trying to be aggressive there, working in transition, but got a little too aggressive there. First team foul, both teams with 1 apiece here. 6:26 to play. Terrell runs the point, gives it for Brown, standing at the far wing. Williams now, defended by Williams. Wanted a double dribble there of Ariana Williams. No whistle. Play stays alive. 3 from the corner, or from the wing. No good from Lamaya Terrell. Ripping that one away is Maya Webb. She moves down the floor with the head of steam. 3 on its way. No good off the rim.
Boy, here we go the other way.
Yeah. It quickly goes Terrell. Falls back inside the paint.
Bring it out, slow it down.
Yeah, first shot,
wide
no
open
good.
is Brown.
Brown's corner 3, no good off the rim. Matthews with the offensive board and 2 points.
Trinity Matthews, nice touch.
Yeah, you're going to have to limit those second, third chance opportunities if you're the Gorlocks, especially with the struggles offensively here to start. It's 8-3, approaching the midway point of this first quarter. Webb kicks, gives it to Conklin.
Matthews has 6 already.
Webb now, 6 to shoot. Calls for the screen, gets one from Illingworth. Looking for a pass, gives it to her. Illingworth, the hook shot with the ride off the glass is good. I think Ashley Wright and myself alluded to it yesterday, Jim. The game within the game here tonight just might be Illingworth and Matthews. What a move there by Ariana Williams to spin away and get 2 points. Kind of seeing it already between Matthews for sure.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Those 2 are going to, I'm sure they've played against each other many times.
Illingworth, the junior, Matthews, the senior.
They're about even in height.
Yeah, it's been we had a fun battle in our first game today, too, in the men's final. Coughlin's 3 from deep, no good from the wing.
Good blockouts. Nobody in there other than Ariana Williams.
She moves it up the floor. A little slower than we've seen from any Panther before, and Taylor Brown sneaks through a couple of defenders, can't get the shot to go, and Webb now flips it up to Conklin, takes a dribble as she approaches the basket. Wraparound pass to Webb, who gets 2 off the window. 4 minutes to play here in the first.
Nice fundamentals there. Just take it off the glass.
That one's sent out of bounds as Principia had trouble getting the ball in play. 3:57 left to go here in the first, and I believe we're going to get our first immediate timeout here of the game. And we'll take this opportunity to go over some of the all-conference honors here for the 25-26 season.
First team all-conference in 25-26 season here from Spalding University is Anaya Batiste. Mia Bowen from MUW, Megan Illingsworth here from Webster, Natalia Kaza from Lyon College, and Maya Webb from Webster University. Our second team all-conference players were Conley Langford from MUW, Savannah Lopez out of Lyon College. From Principia College, Trinity Matthews. Alyssa Seymour out of Greenville. And Lamaya Terrell from Principia College. The third team all-conference. We have Alande Quiones from Blackbird College. We have Taylor Brown from Principia, Allie Bullock from Westminster, Akayla Conklin from Webster University, and Ariana Williams out of Principia College. Those are your all-conference players, first, second, and third team from SLIAC.
Well, congratulations to everybody for earning those honors. And as we mentioned in the men's game, conference done a nice job making those public at the start of the weekend portion of the tournament. Make sure everyone gets the proper recognition. And, of course, we'll carry all that ceremony after this one is concluded. Illingworth battling again with Matthews. Can't get the shot to go. Gets her own board, falls to the floor, and will draw a foul.
Kind of a tough foul there.
Yeah.
They're going up for the rebound. Illingsworth, I guess, got the bad end of the deal and knocked off her feet.
Bad and good end, I guess, so she'll win the possession. But, yeah, sure we'll find a couple bruises tomorrow after that fall, as it'll go out of bounds and stay with the Gorlock, 17 to shoot. Championship will make the bruises not hurt so much. And
as long as you win.
Yeah, I was going to say, Illingworth will have something to say about that. Gorlock, 7 to shoot now. Hesitation, spinning there, putting up a shot.
Block.
Deja Jones has her shot blocked. 1 second, Conklin can't get a shot off as she tried to kick it back out. Shot clock violation, turns it back over to the Panthers.
Big block there by Trinity Matthews. She seems to be everywhere. And you mentioned it, Tyler, just the battle between her and Illingsworth. They are like identical in height and body, and they know what they're doing.
Trinity Matthews, 58 blocks. The next closest on the team, 30 less, is Ariana Williams. So get a foul here and put Matthews at the line.
Matthews averaging 14.3 a game. All 5 starters of these seniors, all 5 of them averaging in double figures for the Panthers. They average 75 a game, give up 66. Webster 68-4 and 58 against.
First was no good for Matthews. Second isn't either, and Illingworth got the first hand on it. Tipped it to Emma Smith, but now we get a jump ball as the Panthers tie it up, and possession arrow points away at Principia. So I have 20 to shoot, 3:08 to play here in the first. Looking for an option. Brown goes into the corner there. Settles for Jesus Santiago.
Ran out of real estate.
Turns it back over to the Gorlocks. 3:06 to play. Mentioned it. Santiago into the game. Looks like Alyssa White in as well for Principia. Webb off the dribble to Jones. Fake there by Smith. Gets it to Conklin. Now Jones down to Illingworth. Turn, face the basket. That hook shot starting to work for her a little bit. Makes it 10-9, and now pressure up front as Santiago has some trouble getting it up the floor and just throws it to Deja Jones. Conklin set up and shoot 3, no good, and rebound to Brown of Principia. And the Panthers work up the floor with some pace. Matthews fading to her right, gets it to go off the glass. I'd say most post players who move up the floor like that, fading away, put up a shot.
Yeah.
It's probably ill-advised.
Yeah.
Not so much for Trinity Matthews. This corner 3, no good from Webb. Puts the pressure on. Santiago again to Matthews. Matthews,
look at that,
around Illingworth, up and in. 14-9, the Panther lead, under 2 minutes to play in the first quarter. Jones again to Illingworth. She can't get a good position. Defended well by Matthews. Shot misses everything. Myers to Santiago, and that
miscommunication there, and a little fatigue.
Yeah, I'm probably right. Webb, ill-advised shot, no good. Deja Jones gets the offensive board, flips to Conklin. Her jumper is good. Back to a 3-point game. And this pressure and press from the Gorlocks. Maybe it hasn't resulted in much, but it's made life difficult as Matthews falls to the floor, throws it away to Conklin.
She needs a break.
Yeah, she does. This last minute of the quarter can't go by fast enough. Smith was incredulous, wanted the ball from Jones. They'll have to settle now for running the offense. That three on its way, no good from Conklin. Rebound to Trinity Matthews. Santiago slows it across the timeline. Over to White. Works off the dribble, has it knocked away.
Turnover.
Deja Jones with good hands there defensively. Spins around one, falls to the floor, and able to find a teammate in Conklin. Cross-court pass. Webb's three, no good. Illingworth with the easy rebound and put back, and she's left all alone. 14-13, 20 seconds to play. Panthers can hold for the final shot if they choose, and Smith picks up a foul. It's the team's third, so not much to worry about there with 17 seconds. I think just for Smith, a tough foul to commit there.
Yeah. Fresh into the game, getting a little excited.
Yeah. Championship game, that's for sure. McCammon checks into the game for the first time tonight, alongside Claire Williams coming back into the game. Ariana Williams in for the Panthers. Works off the dribble, trying to work around Smith. Has that shot sent away by McCammon. Out of bounds, 9.7 to play here in the first, and it'll stay with the Panthers.
Yeah, they're giving Trinity Matthews a little rest here at the end as we get into the quarter break.
Ariana Williams with 7 to shoot. Pulls up, well off the mark. Rebound goes to Conklin. 2 seconds left. Might just want to hold on to the ball as that pass was knocked away. Falls to Deja Jones, but at the end of this first quarter, Principia leads the 1 seed Webster Gorlocks by a score of 14-13. We'll step aside here for the end of this first quarter as you're watching SLIAC TV, powered by Prepcast.com.
I want to say thank you. You know, a lot of your work doesn't get the appreciation that it deserves. What you do is lift up all of us, and you do that so selflessly.
We all have the same goal, which is to tell the great, incredible stories of these athletes in the college community.
That is why we are a great team as storytellers in this room, is we have to work together through really challenging, sweet moments.
Thank you to college sports communicators all across the country.
Tyler Rose and Jim Plyman alongside you. Glad you're with us as we wrap up championship weekend here on the hardwood. Men got sorted out this afternoon. MUW was victorious there. They claimed their first SLIAC tournament championship and their second tournament appearance. We've got one more here tonight. That'll wrap up a busy weekend across SLIAC. And for us here at Prepcast, I'm glad to be a part of it yet again.
Well, the men had a 1-point game. We got a 1-point game here after one quarter. Here we go. Back to Tyler Rosen.
Yeah, Jim, you and I were talking there in the break between quarters. It's hard to see really either team at this point pulling away. And, well, the game within the game has been fun to watch between Matthews and Illingworth. And how about that move there to get two by Nolan?
Oh, we got a lead change.
Gorlocks on top, 15-14. Matthews having a little trouble handling that pass, kicks it back out. That three rims out from Terrell. A couple of players hit the floor and finally get a whistle. And I won't speculate as to who's down, but almost had a number. Yeah, looks like Ariana Williams as she gets up now. And the training staff coming out here to make sure that she's okay. Again, one of a few players who fell down there along the baseline, and she'll get subbed out of the game here, replaced by Taylor Brown.
Might have got taking that one in the nose.
Yeah.
Makes your eyes water.
Yeah,
There's no crying in basketball.
It'll certainly wake you up, that's for sure. Yeah. Not that any of these girls on the floor needed a wake-up call. Is Illingworth able to keep that one in front? The shot rimmed out. Matthews tracks down the board. Terrell. Man, I think she only knows one speed.
Yeah, she goes down, and there was 3 girls in the paint waiting for her.
Porter
Nice.
drives
Kick
baseline,
behind.
lost the handle, gets it back and gets 2. That one's out of bounds, turned back over. Matthews will inbound as Principia leads 16-15. Matthews brings it across the timeline. She collects the pass. Brown's 3 on its way. No good off the rim. And off the hands of Illingworth, it's going to stay with Principia. Porter was the other one there.
Do you believe I can say that? I don't think either team has hit a 3 yet.
Yeah,
Right?
I guess surprisingly I would believe you, but it's
Did I
still
miss one?
weird to hear.
Yeah.
And Porter left all alone as she gets 2 easy ones from the block. 18-15, Principia on top. Webb looking for an option. Illingworth ran herself right into the lap of Nolan. Pass intended for Nolan is knocked away from Porter. Porter giving this Panthers team some good minutes here.
I was just going to say, she's come off the bench and has been a factor.
Absolutely. And taking a seat here is Peyton Dolan for Webster. Illingworth hands it off to Webb. Bounce pass to Conklin. Her mid-range jumper's good. Conklin went for 15 and 5 last night. And anchored the scoring for the Gorlocks. It was a big part of them crawling back into this. And that one sent back over to the Gorlocks.
Unforced turnover there. There's been a few of those by the Panthers.
Yeah, you don't want to live and die by that sword, certainly here tonight. Is Williams. Now down low to Nolan. Kicks to Illingworth. Her jumper just inside the three-point line, no good.
Nice crowd here tonight.
Great crowd here this evening on a Saturday night. Had a good crowd this afternoon, and it makes it a lot more fun of an environment here when the crowd gets into it. They've been into it here early as Matthews can't get the shot to go. Conklin races down the floor and drops it back for Williams. Run a bit of a motion offense as Webb takes the long way home. Can't get the shot to go. And again, Porter brings in the rebound.
Here.
Brown, spot up 3 is good. First one of the night. 21-17, Panthers on top. Williams looking for a screen from Illingworth, gets one. Kicks out, Nolan's 3, no good off the back heel.
Matthews with that rebound. And she's bringing the ball down the floor.
Yeah, and she's not afraid to carry the ball. Again, she's just kind of this post presence that certainly feels comfortable playing anywhere on the floor. You see that a number of times. Pulling up is Terrell. That jumper no good. Turns it back over, 6:22 to play in this first half. And looks like maybe Emma Smith coming back into the game. It is. And Addison Price coming in as well. Addison Price got some quality time last night as well. And I don't think her name would show up quite a bit on the stat sheet, but she made the most of the time. And again, just having your presence felt was a big deal for a Webster team that struggled through a lot of the game, at least until the second half and maybe the fourth quarter. We want to be more specific.
Travel there.
Yeah, Principia fans letting the officials hear it. There's Illingworth's hook shot, no good. It's been a tough stretch of the tournament for her scoring-wise. This is Williams, Ariana Williams back into the game. Good to see.
Oh, there hit her head.
And we get a foul underneath. Going to get Smith.
And she hit her head on the court.
Well, the physicality's been there throughout this one. It was in game number 1 for us today. And you hope that Smith is okay, obviously, as she pops up on her own. which is good to see.
Yeah.
And she'll get checked out by the training staff. And just as the Panthers get to the bench to try and get an
fall
extra.
on your head, and you got that ponytail in the back with, a clip there or whatever, and that hurts. But she is staying in.
Yeah, how
Good
about
for
that?
her. Wiping away some tears because
Again,
that stings.
Yeah, that'll shock you.
Yes, it will. Now
Good
they're
to
going to
see.
discuss, is this a shooting or is this a floor?
Oh, they're going to keep it under.
they
Got to
gotta
take.
sub her.
Yeah, got to
Okay,
take Smith
okay.
out.
That's what I thought. Okay.
Makes sense.
I was wondering about that.
Yeah. And that brings in Kamila Nolan. Inbounds goes to Ariana Williams. She gives a little extra flex to Addison Price on her way back down the floor. It's a 6-point Panther lead. Approaching the 5.5-minute mark here in the second quarter. Illingworth defended by Porter.
Matthews is out again.
Yeah. Porter's going to be big if she can keep giving this performance with Matthews on the bench. Coughlin gets 2 off the glass. Claire Williams picks up a reach-in foul from behind. Says, I didn't touch her. 5:18 left to play in this first half. It'll be a side out for the Panthers. Webb checks back in, replaces Price. Matthews going to make her way back in for the Panthers, replaces Porter. And again, goes without saying, but we'll say it again, Porter. And she just gave some quality minutes right there, and there's no other way around it.
Nope, she sure did. 4 points, rebound or 2. Good job.
Terrell, senior out of East St. Louis, runs the point. Finds Matthews. Gives to Myers. Good motion here. Brown with the runner.
Oh.
Too easy. No one wanted to pick her up as she entered the paint. Terrell a little late there. Jones able to hold the possession and trying to draw the foul. Deja Jones handles the ball really well, too. Somehow gets the pass to Nolan. Kicks out to Webb. Her three too strong off the back heel. Coughlin with the offensive board.
Rebound. Boy, that was a wide-open 3 that Webb had, wasn't it?
Yeah, Gorloks are going to need Webb to find that shot a little bit here to give some help where it's needed. Illingworth being harassed down low. She's fouled. And, if that wasn't going to be charged for a foul, Coach Olafson may have picked up a technical because he was going to make a case whether it was going to fall on deaf ears or not. And he gets the call. And Ariana Williams asking what happened. As we get a timeout, 4:36 left to play here in this first half. We'll take it with both these teams. You're watching SLIAC TV. We're powered by Prepcast.com.
To get that extra 10%. Reach the next level with Athletic Republic. Athletic Republic is science-based performance sports training, delivering intense, position-specific one-on-one training. Stop working out and start training. Visit your local Athletic Republic training center today. Athletic Republic, where athletes who give 110% get the extra 10%.
.436 left to play here in this first half. Tyler Rose and Jim Plyman with you. Glad you were with us. It's been a fun game here, to say the very least, and we'll keep saying that until we find a better descriptor, but it's just been a lot of fun. Really, the whole weekend has. Our first game was electric. This one's been electric thus far. Illingworth at the line for a couple. She tries to dig into the 6-point deficit. Does on the first, with a little background music. Two for two. Well, free throw line trips are going to be important for the Gorloks, too. Not often you hear that in the first half, but it just feels with the shooting woes, at least to start here in this first half, you're going to have to take advantage of the free ones. Good find.
Speaking of free ones.
Anna Myers left all alone along the baseline, gets an easy 2. Williams with a good find and a fastball of a pass to get it there.
Boy, she got herself open there.
Yeah. Myers, the hero from a season ago. Terrell steps in front. Defense to offense for 2.
8-point lead.
Woo. Coming out of the media timeout. Only bright spot there for the Gorlocks, the 2 free throws. Jones gets a handoff, stops at the block, kicks to Illingworth. It goes to Conklin. Works off the Illingworth screen. Jumper no good. Illingworth had it knocked away. And eventually Williams comes away with it for Principia. Through the paint, kicks. Myers 3 on its way.
Oh,
it's good! Makes it an 11-point Panther lead. Timeout called by the Gorlocks. 3:28 to play in the first half. Principia starting to feel it a little bit.
Hannah Myers averaging 2.5 3-pointers per game. And she got one there. She scored the last 5 points for the Principia Panthers. And they have quickly moved out to a 32-21 lead.
Hannah Myers, as we just got done saying, the hero a year ago for this Principia team with the game-winning layup at the buzzer to send them to the NCAA tournament and give them their first SLIAC tournament championship. And off to a fantastic start here in this first half. The whole team, really, and they're spreading the wealth. You take a look over at the scoreboard to our right. 8, 5, 6, 5 on the points.
Yeah.
And we'll get solidified stats at the halftime break. But, again, you key in on one. This Principia team is finding help where they can get it. Now it's going to be up to this Gorlocks team again. They're got plenty of quality and talent there,
yes,
too.
They do. They come in winning 7 tournament titles in their history.
Going to have to go on a run themselves, though. Webb trying to get it started with a 3, no good off the back iron. Well, certainly too early to get desperate if you're the Gorlocks, and not that they will be, but you're going to have to get some of these shots to start falling here and get back to getting some stops defensively.
Mm-hmm.
Kicked into the corner. Brown fakes, drives, pull-up shot was blocked from behind by Conklin, but Ariana Williams picks up the loose ball. 5 to shoot now. Matthews puts it up with the right, no good off the rim. Gets her own rebound. Has space at the baseline. Puts it up and draws the foul. She'll go to the line for 2.
That's just good basketball there on the part of Trinity Williams. Her shot was short. The rebound came back towards her, and she was able to grab that rebound, then went right to the basket with it, drew the foul, and with 2:40 to go and an 11-point lead for her team, she goes to the free throw line.
Yeah, they get Nolan with the foul there, and it was awfully close. Nolan had the spot. Maybe she was in the restricted area. Either way, Matthews works herself to the line and makes the first, pushes the lead out to 12. Makes the second. 34-21. Well, we set it in between quarters. Hard to see either team going on a run. Well, we were wrong here in the second, that's for sure.
First time all year, right?
Yeah, exactly. It only took us to March, or almost March.
Yeah. It's funny.
Illingworth fouled by Matthews. Oh, man.
Ooh.
An interesting note. That's Matthews' second, and you wonder if not just having this lead that you have and 2:24 left, she doesn't come out of the game. She's going to stay in for now. Is Matthews again. That was her second. Inbound to Webb, and her shot too strong off the backboard. May have been affected by Terrell.
And Matthews got the rebound. See, you would have had her out of the game.
Yeah, I know. Second time I've been wrong. Corner 3, no good.
Oh, no
White.
Offensive rebound.
Offensive rebound, put back, no good, and jump ball.
It's going to stay with the Panthers.
Yes, it is. It is going to be a jump ball.
Boy.
And Jim had it right. He had the arrow. Pointing the way of Principia, 9. Nope, they reset it to 20.
You want to say that part again? Jim was right.
Jim was right.
How
I know you don't.
That?
I know you don't hear it often at home.
No, I don't. If I do, I make her repeat that.
Yeah. They get a foul here, offensive on Terrell. Turns it back over to the Gorlocks, and an opportunity here for Webster with 2:06 to play. 3 fouls apiece.
Well, that was a big stop for the Gorlocks.
Yeah.
When you're the 2-minute mark, they need to cut into this lead before halftime.
Yeah, I got to try and get this one under 10. Webb, off-balance shot, somehow gets it up and in. It's a good start there, cuts it to 11.
Boy, she plays hard.
Yeah. Well, it's certainly a business decision if you're going to step in front of her when she drives in.
Yeah.
Because she just goes, puts the head down. Offensive foul. A charge called on Terrell. Be her first.
She not happy.
No.
Boy, this gym is filling up. It really has.
Yeah, we've got a great crowd here. Sure, you can hear it over the mics. Great Principia crowd here, too, making the rather short trip from Elsa. And a good drive and finish there along the baseline by Webb. Brings us back under double figures. Matthews to Taylor Brown. To the corner, White. Drives baseline with the right, flips it up, no good. Conklin up the floor to Smith. Smith has it knocked away by Terrell. Nicely done.
And here she
and
comes.
Smith fouls.
Foul.
It's going to be Smith's second. And it comes in transition. Luckily, it's just the team's fourth. Oh, there's working the officials, and then there's I don't know, talking the ear off. And that's what the head coach Jordan Olafson's doing here. He's still talking. And maybe I was going to say we're lined up at the free throw line, but that is the team's fourth. And maybe that was the conversation with everyone lining up. Either way, Terrell will take the inbound and give it right back to Taylor Brown. Just held the pivot foot there. Gives it up to White. Gets to the free throw line. Jumper no good. Matthews had the rebound in her hand for a moment, but it's ripped away. Webb drives. Gives it up to Smith. Pull-up jumper's good. Stop and pop hits. Makes it a 7-point game. Terrell having trouble getting the ball back up. Brown. Defended by Smith, trying to work around her. Smith gets some help there from Nolan. Terrell collects a skip pass, 3 on its way, too strong. Skying up there, Myers. Then we get a jump ball, possession arrow points the way of Principia. And a little more disagreement with the Webster coaching staff and our officiating crew. I thought the arrow should have switched.
I think so. I think you're right.
It's going to stay with Principia as Matthews collects under 20 seconds. Puts up a runner, no good. Illingworth tracks down the rebound, gives to Webb.
Last possession.
10 seconds as Webb brings it up the floor. Gives it over to Nolan.
Watch Illingsworth and Matthews.
5 seconds, now 2. Drives, just flips it up, does Nolan off the glass and in. Right at the buzzer. Makes it a 5-point game here at the half. It was 13 not that long ago. About 2.5 minutes left to play. Brings it all the way down to 5 at the halftime break.
Yep, that was an 8-0 run to finish. We're going to have Brian Lavalette come up and be interviewed here at halftime from SLIAC.
We'll step aside real quick as you're watching SLIAC TV, powered by Prepcast.com.
For the love of the game. That's what it's all about, they say. But for those of us who are Division III student athletes, it's more than that.
It's more about team and the schools and communities we represent.
And for the many of us blessed with the strength to compete in sport at the college level, we understand that with what we were given comes a special obligation.
Our obligation to help those who have their own special needs and whose love for the game is no less intense.
That is why NCAA Division III teamed up with Special Olympics. Since August of 2011, we and others from Division III campus communities have volunteered more than 250,000 hours, time away from the classroom and practice field, reaching across the country to coach and mentor Special Olympics athletes.
And to learn that in giving, we receive so much more in return. Help us keep that dream alive.
Be part of it.
Get involved.
You can make a difference.
Welcome back to SLIAC TV. We're at the halftime break of this women's championship game. Principia leading the number 1 seed Webster University Gorlocks 34-29. Joined now by special guest SLIAC SID, Associate Commissioner, do everything guy, picture taker, whatever you can do. Brian Levelette joins us now to talk about just all the happenings going on with the conference. A busy time of the year, Brian, with some of the crossover. We've got the basketball championships this weekend, along with, I believe, indoor track going on, too, this weekend?
That's correct, yeah. It's winter championship season. Of course, spring sports kicked off a couple weeks ago. So, yeah, that fun, busy time.
Yeah, fun, sure, busy, certainly, and I know for you, you're running all around. And, well, just congratulations again to you and everybody from the conference on another great weekend of events. I know it makes life a little easier when you can host it at one place for both the men and women, but we've had years where we've had to travel across, and you can never tell a difference. So congratulations to you and your squad. We've made it here to championship weekend. It's been a fun season. We get a rematch of last year's championship game. But before we talk about that, talk about the first half, talk about kind of the impact of MUW and Lion, especially here on this women's basketball season. A couple of players getting some top-notch awards from the conference.
Yeah, they claimed the 2 top individual awards, with Natalia Kaza from Lion College winning the Player of the Year, and then Mia Bowen, the defensive player for MUW. So you really seen the impact that these newcomers are having coming into this league, and that's great to see because it just raises that level of competition, right? When you have more and more talented student athletes competing against each other to get better. So it's great to see those honors for those 2 newcomers. And, of course, earlier today, we saw MUW men's team win their first title since joining the conference. We saw their men's golf team win it last spring. We saw Lion in the fall, their men's soccer. So both new schools have had their success. And it just helps elevate the conference as a whole.
Yeah, it really does. And they've been great additions, really, in just about every sport that we've been able to cover here through Prepcast and SLIAC TV. And, you expand the footprint, too, of the conference, which is always good. It's always good for these student athletes, too, to get a different trip every now and then, find some other places like in Mississippi and Arkansas. Well, it's been a fun first half here, Brian. I guess we'll set this up by maybe looking backwards at last year's championship game. My partner, Jim Plyman, was lucky enough to be on the call for that incredible instant classic buzzer beater. Get back this rematch here tonight, but kind of talk about last year and maybe how you've seen this first half shake out.
Yeah, as you mentioned, the flashback to last year, that incredible run that the Principia team had, coming in, knocking off the 2 top teams in the conference. Knocking off Westminster at home, then Webster in the championship game, really making their statement, which was impressive for that program, who didn't even exist a few years earlier. Not only just going winless, but they disbanded their program and then brought it back. So it was really a cool story to see. And then, of course, this is the year after, right? The unexpected run. How can they handle it? And they showed off that they could handle it by, tying for the co-regular season champ with Webster, who's that perennial power. So it's, led up to this championship game here in 2026. I think the first half is kind of what we expected, a tightly played game. Principia opened up I believe it was a 13-point lead at one time, but Webster, of course, is going to find their way back. Coach O, he's been here before. He knows how to get his team back into the game, and I expect nothing short of a great close second half as well. Yeah,
you mentioned Coach O there, and I'll just say, if I was having a rough first half in any game, I wouldn't want to be at the halftime talk with him because he's so animated. He's animated. His team could be up 20 points, and that's, again, we talked about that, Jim and I, and that's what kind of the fun part about the conference being so close is you feel the intensity on every play, especially once you get to tournament time here. Brian, a busy stretch. Kind of give us the look ahead as you can't quite close the page on the winter, but looking ahead to the rest of the spring. I know you mentioned we started the next championship And tournament info is, I believe, outdoor track. Is that right?
As hard to believe. Right now we're focusing on basketball and indoor track and field. But yeah, our next championship won't be until the end of April with outdoor track and field. So as you mentioned earlier, we had the indoor track and field where Greenville swept both indoors again. So congratulations to the Panthers over there. But yeah, so we have a little bit of a downtime. We can take a break, a little breather.
A breath.
A breathe. We get to catch our breath, inhale the nice pollen and mold that's, waiting us here in March. But yeah, a little bit of relaxation before we hit that spring crunch at the end of the year.
Oh, Brian, I'll let you go. I know you've got a busy wrap-up here, and then you'll be handing out the awards and everything. But thank you for your time, and seriously, congratulations on another great weekend of events. And we thank you for all that you've done to help us make the weekend go smoothly. So congratulations. Enjoy the second half.
And we thank you for all your continued coverage.
Yeah, absolutely. That's the SLIAC SID, do-it-all, right-hand man, associate athletic director, commissioner. I mean, I'm sure he'll take any kind words that we give him, so we'll keep giving it to him. But no, we appreciate Brian's time because we know he is busy throughout the weekend. He splits with the commissioner this weekend as she's over covering indoor track, and I'm sure on the one hand, Brian doesn't mind focusing on one event at a time versus trying to figure out where he should go for indoor track. So we'll step aside, take another quick break, and hopefully we'll have some stats. Yeah, some stats to go over for you before we start what should be a very exciting second half. You're watching SLIAC TV, powered by Primcast.com. Welcome back to SLIAC TV. Moments away from starting the second half between the Webster University Gorlocks, the number 1 seed, and the number 2 seed Principia Panthers. Tyler Rosen, Jim Plyman alongside you. Glad you're with us. 20 minutes away from crowning our second champion of the day here at Grand Gymnasium. These Gorlock fans would love a different result than what we had earlier this afternoon. Luckily for those Gorlock fans, they went into the break with a little more to be excited about.
They did.
Good run from the Gorlocks to trim the lead down to 5. It was as many as 13.
Yeah, they're going to start this second half on an 8-0 run.
Used it to bring it down to 5. We start the second half. The Gorlocks with the possession. Webb was a big part of that run there late in the first half. Claire Williams gives it to Illingworth, tries to get it down low to Nolan. She does, but is defended really well there by Taylor Brown. Now Webb works off the screen from Nolan, dribbles with the left, flips it up, no good off the backboard, gets her own rebound.
Blocked.
Still can't get the rim. That second shot was blocked, as Jim mentioned. And now Terrell back the other way.
Oh.
Kicked in the corner to Williams. Williams wisely slows it up. Finds Brown going through the paint. The extra pass.
Shots they passed up.
And one pass too many there. Turns it over to the Gorlocks. Flipped up to Illingworth. Lets the defender blow by. And Matthews and can't get the finish.
Goodness.
Unbelievable. Illingworth had all the space and time in the world. Couldn't get it to drop. And somehow I believe Matthews came away with the rebound and all of that. Myers puts a runner up off the glass, no good. Rebound goes to Peyton Dolan. Stepping up is Nolan. She's fouled as the shot was no good. Go to the line for 2.
That's Trinity Matthews' 3rd foul.
That's seemingly now going to be the story of the second half.
That's really early here in the second half to pick that up.
Yeah.
Once we get a chance, we'll give you some first half stats.
First is good from Nolan. 34-30, Principia lead. Left the second short off the front of the rim. Myers with the rebound.
Been a long time since Principia has scored.
That pass short hops Matthews. She's able to collect and give it to Williams. Brown into the corner. Terrell's 3. No, left it short. Matthews with the save, but saves it right to Webb. And Brown cuts her off for a foul. Smart play there by Webb. She had the space to work the sideline, but realized Brown was going to be caught in between. Draws the foul there. And that's 2 quick ones on the Panthers. And the second for Brown.
Gorlocks now on a 9-0 run.
Webb gets a screen from Nolan. Flips to Illingworth, who goes over to Dolan.
The 9-1 run.
Yeah, sets the screen there. Illingworth collects the pass, hesitates, then goes up and gets 2. Inbounds to Ariana Williams. Dolan gets worked by. Williams stop as she's cut off by Illingworth. Terrell now for Principia. Over to Myers, catch and shoot off the backboard, no good. That would have been one of those it's your sort of night type of shots. Webb finds Nolan all alone. Kicks to Dolan, her 3, no good, rimmed out. Tipped around, controlled by Williams. Ariana Williams of Principia. Brown takes a pass from Matthews, no good. Matthews tips it out of bounds over Claire Williams. Back to the Gorlocks, 7:21 to play in the third.
Matthews could have taken that in.
Yeah.
And again, that's maybe the 3rd time already here in this quarter that they're looking for that extra pass.
That's a good point.
And they don't get the shot, or maybe it's ill-advised pass. Take it to the basket.
Yeah, a couple of them have just flat out been late, too, in the decision-making as Williams takes the pass from Illingworth and gives it right back to her. Illingworth trying to drive baseline, has it ripped away by Alyssa White, but she was standing out of bounds at the baseline, so it'll stay with the Gorlocks. 7:08 to play in the third. Yeah, Illingworth thought she only had to worry about one.
Yeah.
All of a sudden, White came out of nowhere.
Excuse me, I'll take that.
Williams trying to get an inbounds pass to Conklin, left it short as part of miscommunication.
Cut to the hole.
And now the Panthers back the other way. Again, the extra pass, one too many. As Myers tried to get Matthews at the baseline. Claire Williams goes forward with some pace. Gives it to Illingworth, up and in, and one. Ties us up at 34. She'll go to the line with a chance to give the Gorlocks a lead here in the second half.
All the momentum in the hands of the Gorlocks right now, Tyler.
34-29 was the halftime score. Illingworth completes the old-fashioned. Principia held scoreless for 3 minutes and some change here to start the half, and they trailed 35-31. Brown drops it to Matthews, a little low for her. Diving on the floor there was Illingworth. She forces a jump ball, possession arrow. Points away at Principia, 6:40 to play, 19 to shoot. So we'll mop up the floor.
I mean, we finished the quarter with an 8-0 run, and now it's another 5 added to that for the Gorlocks, and they now have the lead.
Brown collects in the corner, trying to work on Williams. Yeah, and how often do you see a run get broken up by a halftime or a long break like that? And it just, you find the team searching again. Not this Gorlocks team to start the second half. Hannah Myers, though, with a tough board and tough putback to make it 36-35 in favor of Principia. Conklin defended by Myers as she goes over the top of the Illingworth screen. Myers doing a lot of hard work. Illingworth fading away, defended by Matthews. Shot was no good. They get a foul committed by Webb.
Alyssa White playing hard for Principia, fighting for the rebound. She's the one that stole the ball out of Illingsworth's hands before and then stepped out of bounds, but she's very aggressive. Full court pressure.
Yeah, Matthews to trigger the inbound goes to Brown. He gives it up to Terrell.
You know where she's going.
Yeah, numbers back the other way. Terrell flips it up. She's fouled. Shot was no good. They're going to get Smith the foul. I think that's her third. If it is, in fact, on Smith. I thought it was. Didn't see it flash up.
Looks like it's going on Webb.
Oh, on Webb. That'll be Webb's first, team second. 6:01 to play. Makes the first as Terrell. Terrell.
She had 2 points in the first half.
As Jim mentioned and we talked about in the first half, she kind of puts that head down and gets going forward. You can guess what's going to happen. She goes 1 for 2 there. Illingworth gets the pass in from Smith. Shot no good. Swats around the loose ball and they're going to get her for a foul. Yeah. It'll be inbound at the baseline. And that's Illingworth's first. Comes with 5:52 here in the third.
Oh, this is going to be a battle to the end.
Yeah. Again, as we mentioned, and for you at home, Matthews with 3 for Principia stays in the game. That one blocked, but they're going to get Illingworth with the foul. 2 quick ones. And I'm sure she and the coaching staff for Webster can live with that one. It's the first one, and maybe they take issue with. Either way, Illingworth has 2 personals, and Hannah Myers at the line can't connect on the first.
Principia 2 for 4 in the first half from the line.
Makes the second. 38-35, Principia on top. Williams calling for the screen from Nolan. Gets it, opts not to use it. Williams to Illingworth, too tall for her. Loose ball falls right to Nolan, puts it up and in, and she's fouled.
That's when you're living right.
Yeah, no kidding. Johnny on the spot.
Yep, pass was a little strong. It was tipped and then goes right into her hands as she's on her way to the basket and just went off the glass and fouled. Chance to tie it up.
Yeah, somehow a little too tall for the 6'2 Illingworth. And completes the old-fashioned three-point play. Knotted back up at 38. Well, we said it, game number one. I don't know that the conference could have asked for much better here today. Certainly we couldn't. It's been fun for sure as Matthews trying to work around Illingworth. She gets the block. Back the other way. 5 minutes to go here in the third. Williams, I think the gym wanted her to shoot it.
There we go.
Corner, Coughlin's three. It's good! Gorlock's on top, 41-38. Brown carrying up the floor here for Principia. Defended by Coughlin. Coughlin just making life difficult. 15 to shoot, 4.5 to play in the third. Terrell with 10 to shoot. Denied the right, drives with the left, shot no good. Illingworth taps it to Claire Williams. Webster down the floor.
This could be a big one here if they can score.
Yeah, and they slow things up. A good call there. Webb forced off her line by Brown. To Williams, gets it back, does Webb. 10 to shoot. Illingworth flips it up, gives it now to Webb to avoid the turnover. Kicks, Coughlin's three. Nothing but the nets.
Wow.
6-0 run for Coughlin.
Yeah, for Coughlin.
44-38, Gorlock's on top. 3:40 to play in the third.
Can Principia answer?
Principia has been held to 4 points here in the quarter. That deep three, no good. Ariana Williams gets the offensive board and gets two off the glass. On this, Webster contingent wanted a foul on Williams, saying that she created that space by throwing a Gorlock to the floor. Not going to get it. It stays a 4-point Gorlock lead. Illingworth kicks.
One more time.
Coughlin, how about three straight? Halfway down and out.
Look at this
Webb
battle.
away the board, and she's fouled. Well, this student section to our right may have met Coughlin on the floor had that one gone down.
Yeah.
3:05. Timeout here. Armenia timeout comes at a perfect time. We're going to take a break along with both these teams. We need it as you're watching SLIAC TV, powered by PrepCast.com.
I want to say thank you. You know, a lot of your work doesn't get the appreciation that it deserves. What you do is lift up all of us, and you do that so selflessly.
We all have the same goal, which is to tell the great, incredible stories of these athletes in the college community.
That is why we are a great team as storytellers in this room, is we have to work together through really challenging, sweet moments.
Thank you to college sports communicators all across the country.
We finally get a chance to give you some of the halftime stats, and this is halftime was 34-29 in favor of Principia, and they've been stymied here in the second half, but our leading scorer at halftime was Trinity Matthews from Principia with 12 points, and she also had 8 rebounds, 9 points for Megan Illingworth, 6 rebounds, 9 points for her, 8 points for Maya Webb, and you know, both teams, well, the turnovers was a big issue. That half ended up because Principia had 11 to Webster just 5.
Everyone makes their way back out onto the floor. 3:05 to play here in the third. Webster holding on to this 4-point lead. Webb at the line, can't get the first to drop. second. Got it to go. Set on the front of the rim. Got it to go. And Webb will be checked out of the game.
Full court pressure coming up by the Gorlocks.
Inbounds goes to Taylor Brown. Fresh into the game is Taryn Ford for Webster, freshman out of Kansas City. Porter back into the game for Principia. She works around one. Matthews fading away, just shot, puts it up, no good. Terrell with the offensive board. Gives it to Myers out from three. Terrell got that rebound about it, the block. Conklin all the way up the floor. Finger roll, got it. Almost ran herself under the basket, but she's able to get 2 points. Extends the lead out to 7.
Boy, what a quarter.
Yeah.
What a quarter for Kayla Conklin.
Myers out to Terrell. Porter cut off by Claire Williams.
He's in trouble,
yeah. Knocked the ball away. Nolan was the one who poked it free. Conklin spins away from Terrell. Terrell loses a shoe. Ford trying to work around Myers. That was knocked away. She picks up the loose ball to Ford. Drive baseline, reverse no good. Offensive rebound. Kept alive, Nolan to Ford.
Good play by Nolan.
Yeah, and Williams slows it up, runs the point, finds Conklin down to Illingworth. Trying to work on Matthews, spins to the baseline, off the glass, no good. Loose ball falls to Nolan. Nolan flips it up, no good as she hits the floor. Terrell with a head of steam, almost carried.
Wow.
Loose ball knocked out of bounds. Will stay with Principia, 1:38 to play here in the third.
A lot of undisciplined play by Principia in this third quarter.
Yeah.
And their shooting percentage, got to be a little rough.
Yeah, held to just 6 points so far here in this third quarter. And credit to the Gorlocks.
Yeah, I was going to say, credit their defense.
Made the plays, and they've turned defense into offense. Terrell fouled, and one.
Lost her shoe again.
I might want to try the double knots this time. She's got an opportunity to make this a 4-point game. With 1:31 to go here in the third. The Webster fans give her a little grief about the shoes. And she knocks in the extra.
All right, that's how you answer that.
Yeah.
A couple of substitutions coming in for the Gorlocks.
Deja Jones being one and Maya Webb the other.
Webb back in.
Jones has been a big piece for the Gorlocks too today. She runs the point here, taking over the duties from Claire Williams. Illingworth collects. Looks back to Deja Jones. Ooh, thought about it. Now pulls up deep two. Got it to go. Oh, the look on Myers' face says it all. She's like, I don't know what else to do there. Basically saying, I don't think Jones wanted to shoot it.
Yeah.
And she did, and she knocked it down. 49-43. Ariana Williams spins away from Webb. Drives and going to get a tie-up or a foul?
Yeah, what did we
close.
get? Looks like a foul.
Yeah.
Well, you know what they say, if you can't score if you don't shoot, no matter what sport it is.
Yeah, Williams just threw it out.
She just put it up and in it went.
She go to the line for two. First is good. Second, no good, rimmed out. Williams with the rebound. Claire Williams, that is, for the Gorlocks. Jones, freshman out of St. Louis, running the point, defended by Brown. Conklin to Illingworth, who gets in front of Matthews, and Illingworth too strong off the glass. Ariana Williams collects in transition. Again, short hops Matthews.
Not a good pass.
It's been a few times tonight as Conklin tried to tip it to Webb. Loose ball falls to Hannah Myers of Principia. And now Ariana Williams had Brown, gives it to her. Brown's three. No good off the rim. Offensive board. Who else? Ariana Williams. Her putback no good.
Look at Myers.
Terrell. Terrell gets the rebound. Lost the handle. Falls to Illingworth as the time expires here in the quarter. Terrell takes a hard ball.
Hit, yeah.
And she's slow to get up. Appears to be all right. But at the end of this third quarter, the Gorlocks storm out in front 49-44. We'll step aside, take a break here before we bring you an exciting fourth quarter on SLIAC TV, powered by Prepcast.
To get that extra 10%. Reach the next level with Athletic Republic. Athletic Republic is science-based performance sports training, delivering intense, position-specific one-on-one training. Stop working out and start training. Visit your local Athletic Republic training center today. Athletic Republic, where athletes who give 110% get the extra 10%.
Tied it.
Welcome back to SLIAC TV. Tyler Rosen, Jim Plyman alongside you, and it has been our pleasure to bring you these two championship games today. Our first one, man, it lived up to the billing. This one doing quite the same, and it's been a lot of fun energy here in Grant Gymnasium throughout the day, and the best part about it, we still got at least 10 more minutes before we crown another champion.
Last 10 minutes of the regular season, of the tournament and the season for Cinnamon. There's 5 seniors that started for Principia, so they want to play hard for these last 10 minutes.
Looking to make it back-to-back for Principia. The Gorlocks trying to get revenge after an incredible finish last year in Fulton. Williams gets open, runner no good, left it a bit shy. Ariana Williams skies in for the board.
Boy, she plays.
Yeah, I said
strong.
that so many times tonight.
Yep. Well, Principia needs to hit. They need to get hot.
Yeah.
Need a little change of momentum here.
Terrell waiting for the offensive call from the sideline and trying to get it to Brown, and Webb just holds in. Long outlet up the floor. Conklin has trouble bringing it in, but pulls it out. Corner three, no good off the rim. Illingworth gets the board. She's fouled underneath by Myers.
Well, Myers prevented an easy putback there.
Yeah. And I believe that's just going to be her first.
So it will send Megan Illingworth to the line. Illingworth with 14 points. Oh boy.
Has the shooter's touch on the first. Goes straight up off the back heel, bounces around the rim and drops. 50-44, Illingworth. 2 for 2. 51-44. Under 9 to play in this fourth quarter. Williams hesitates, drives, spins, flips it up with the left, no good. Can't have empty one-and-done trips here.
No.
Through Principia is Williams, defends Williams. Webb flips to Conklin in a bit of motion. Now Deja Jones drives, runner off the glass and good. Oh no, offensive foul. Williams takes the charge. Wipe it off the board. Jones whistled for the offensive. And getting a hand on it was Conklin. It goes to Myers. She's fouled. It's going to be Claire Williams who picks it up. It's going to be her third. It's going to bring in Elisa White. is Brown. Inbounds to Terrell. Under 8.5 to play here in the fourth. Bluffs the screen from Brown, now uses it and has it knocked away. That pass intended for Matthews.
Don't foul.
Webb, too strong. Illingworth, the offensive board. She's fouled.
Yeah, tough decision there for Trinity Matthews. You know, do you go after the shot or not? You've got 3 fouls. You don't want to get that 4th foul this early in the quarter.
No, you're absolutely right. Not with 8:06 left, and certainly still right in the thick of this. Trailing by 7. And Illingworth at the line, already with 16 tonight. Just the 2 fouls, and both coming here in the third quarter in quick succession.
Probably within seconds of each other.
But she's done a nice job to keep herself out of foul trouble. Matthews has been playing with at least 2 for a while. Credit to her for staying in the game even after picking up 3. 1 for 2 trip for Illingworth, pushes the lead out to 8. Myers brings it across the timeline. Flips to Terrell. She dribbles on the Gorlock logo. Williams to Myers. Myers kicks into the corner. Lost the handle.
Another unforced error.
They have just been unable to hold on to the ball at the offensive end, and Principia. Now Jones trying to create some space. Lost the handle, collects. Runner, sharp angle, no good. Matthews comes away with the rebound, and going to get Jones, I believe so, with the foul.
So a little too aggressive trying to pull that out of her hands.
Yeah. That's Jones's third, team's third, with 7:28 to play. Matthews to inbound. Illingworth gets a hand in there and knocks it away.
She plays so hard too, boy. She's just involved everywhere.
She just telegraphed that inbounds pass. I mean,
and she's just a junior.
Yeah. It's a scary thing, that's for sure.
Yeah. Yeah, and Principia will graduate a number of players.
Yeah. Brown drives. Kicks into the corner. Back into the game is Porter. Gets into the paint. Shot no good. Brown had it initially. You're going to say it went off the Gorlocks, and with 7:10 left to play. We'll stay with Principia. 20 to shoot.
Matthews. She's been quiet.
Yeah, she really has. Myers drives.
Too hard.
Too strong. Long rebound gets out to Terrell. Brown gets her defender in the air, but now needs an option. And going to get a foul on Deja Jones.
That'll be her 4th.
And she's going to have to come out of the game. Claire Williams back in. And Deja Jones getting some coaching there from Coach Olafson. She comes to the sideline. Myers collects, drives, and Conklin never had the beat on her, and Myers gets 2. 6-point lead for the Gorlocks. Williams left all alone. 3 on its way is good. Just like that, back out to 9. Claire Williams, I believe maybe her first points of the game. At the other end, Myers with an answer. A 3 of her own. 6 minutes and some change left to go. A bit late there was Myers trying to get in front of that pass. Conklin gives to Webb, 15 to shoot. Webb gets a screen from Nolan. Wheels around, lost the handle. Kicks out to Conklin, left all alone from 3. She hits! Woo-hoo! Teams trading 3-pointers. as Brown carries up the floor for Principia. Defended by Conklin, met by 4 Gorlocks, and Illingworth comes away with maybe a block and certainly a rebound.
Conklin up to 17 points.
Unbelievable.
Boy, she's been tough this second half.
She's had some timely shots, especially in that first half, to pull the Gorlocks back into it. Illingworth collects, turns, shoots with the hook shot, and connects.
Lead is 11.
Gorlocks starting to feel it a little bit here. The crowd's certainly starting to feel it. Matthews drives, flips it up and in. She's fouled and one.
How did that go?
Illingworth picks up her 3rd, team's 5th, and for 5 minutes and 6 seconds, Principia will be shooting the rest of the way. Matthews too strong on the extra. Williams with the offensive rebound.
Got
no
it
good.
again on the
Gets
floor.
her own rebound on the floor. And a timeout called by Principia, 4:58, when Williams was on the floor trying to corral in that loose ball. Make sure it is, in fact, our media timeout.
Yeah.
Either way, we've got some more all-conference, I believe, we can get to you.
We do. The all-defensive team for SLIAC this year: Zanaya Batiste from Spalding University, Mia Bowen from MUW, Savannah Lopez from Lyon College, from Principia is Lamaya Terrell, and from Webster, Maya Webb. And the all-sportsmanship team: Gracie Gent from Blackburn, Brooklyn Bowman from Eureka College, from Greenville, Adeline Goheen on the all-sportsmanship team, and then there's Paris Halliburton from Lyon College, Fantasia Wilson from MUW, Hannah Myers from Principia, Nicole Hollowell from Spalding, Taryn Ford from Webster, and Jamie Peffer from Westminster College. While we have the second here, this year's SLIAC Coach of the Year is Jordan Olafson, head coach of Webster. Olafson led the Gorlocks to a 14-2 conference record, securing a share of the regular season title for a conference record 7th consecutive season. This marks the 3rd time in his career he has won the award.
Well, quite the history here, both the men's and women's programs for Webster. Principia trying to defend their conference championship, make it 2 straight. Got the work cut out for him here. 5 minutes to go, trailing by 9. Myers from 3, she hits. Back to a 6-point game. Any doubt that Myers knows how to hit a big shot here in this tournament? Claire Williams now for the Gorlocks. Tried to get it down low in the post to Illingworth. Webb back to Claire Williams. Dribbles with the left, spins around Brown. Ariana Williams almost came away with a steal. Illingworth now, 5 to shoot, falls to the floor, lost the handle, and goes out of bounds. And she stays down on the floor.
That is grabbing around the knee. Ooh. Oh, you hate to see that.
Yeah, Illingworth stays down on the floor, getting looked at here by training staff. The head coach, Jordan Olafson, out there as well, checking on his player. And we're going to step aside real quick as Illingworth gets checked out here on the floor. 4:22 left to play here in the ball game. You're watching SLIAC TV. We welcome you back to SLIAC TV. Illingworth getting help off the floor. Megan, the junior out of St. Louis, would presume her night is done as she continues to get help off the floor. And we hope that she is okay. That's all we're going to speculate is she was getting looked at the knee. And
they're going to carry her in.
Yeah, they're going to carry her up now.
Yeah.
A big loss certainly for the Gorlocks. Going to have to put it aside right now for the next 4 minutes or so.
Chastity McCammon is her replacement.
Freshman into the game out of Roswell, Georgia, tasked with a big job here to hold Matthews at bay and help close this one out. So get a foul, and again, the Panthers shooting the rest of the way.
Yeah, and you will have the senior in Trinity Matthews going against that freshman. We'll see what happens there.
Again, Illingworth out, McCammon comes in, and, well, going to be charged with a big task here. First from Brown is good. (60-55). Makes the second. It's a 4-point game. 4 minutes to go. Claire Williams runs up the floor for the Gorlocks. Gets some space as Brown and Nolan have a bit of a collision. Takes a handoff to Webb. Kicked in the corner to Nolan. Conklin gives it to Webb. Just does get to Webb. And Webb and Brown collide. 7 to shoot.
Great minds think alike, huh?
Yeah, don't we? Is Webb now needs to get a shot off, flips it up, off the mark, shot clock violation. 3:37 to go, and back to Principia. On this Panthers crowd across the way that's really not had a ton to get excited about in the second half.
The second half, nope.
Starting to feel it a little bit.
Yep.
And that's outside of the injury to Illingworth. Principia started to pick it up here in this fourth quarter. They trail by 4.
You got to get the ball in the hand of Matthews, don't you?
Yeah, you'd think. They do here, but she's caught way away from the basket and kicks it back over to Brown. Oh,
Take
Brown.
your eyes off the ball.
Tried to do a little OBJ with the one-handed snag, and it goes in and out of the hands. Jim, you called it, got looking down at the basket a little too early.
Yep.
Turns it back over to the Gorlocks, and I'm sure a bit of a sigh of relief over there on that Gorlocks sideline.
Ooh.
Right now, it certainly feels like clinging is the right word. McCammon collects. She's double-teamed, knocked away as Ariana Williams comes in. And McCammon's just got to keep that one up off the ground. 3 minutes exactly left to play. Jones to inbound. Looking for Webb. Goes to McCammon, who goes up. Shot was blocked. Gets it right back and kicks to Jones. Brown defending well. Shot no good from Deja Jones. Terrell gets the pass off. Falls to the floor. No whistle.
Principia has to convert here.
Yeah. Brown with space. Stops, pops, and hits. 60-58. Webb defended by Myers, and Myers is going to pick up the foul. Team's third, Myers second. Smith back into the game, replaces McCammon. Maybe a bit of offense for defense here. And I'd be shocked if that's all we see from McCammon.
Trinity Matthews now has an advantage in her height on the Principia side.
Deja Jones runs right into Maya Webb, and that's credit to Terrell. She just would not let that crossover happen. Smith fakes. Terrell again lost her shoe. Third time. Goes to pick it up as Deja Jones is fouled on the shot. She'll go to the line for a couple.
Just good hard work by Jones. She took it into the paint, put the shot up, drew the foul, and will go to the line with 2:09 and a 2-point lead. 2:09 left to play.
Deja Jones, another freshman who's been really impressive in some quality important time here. Knocks in the first, 61-58, the Gorlock lead.
It's a big shot coming up here.
And Jones does have 4,
Yeah.
4 personals here. Something to watch over the next couple of minutes. 1 for 2. Williams able to keep it alive as she falls out of bounds. Nicely done. Taylor Brown looking for options. Now we'll just bring it across the timeline.
3-point shooter is Hannah Myers.
Matthews has it knocked away. Nolan, and that ball's loose as Webb had it. Now Deja Jones dribbles behind the back, sends Williams down to the floor. Jones kicks, Coughlin thought about it.
Ready.
Yeah, Webb now fakes. She goes down to the floor, gets a pass out to Jones. Jones flips it up on the runner and gets it to go. We get a whistle back at the other end. And I guess we got a timeout.
Somebody call timeout?
It's going to be a full timeout, I believe, called by the Gorlocks. They lead it 63-58, 131 left to go.
Wow.
We'll step aside here. You're watching SLIAC TV, powered by Prepcast.com.
I want to say thank you. You know, a lot of your work doesn't get the appreciation that it deserves. What you do is lift up all of us, and you do that so selflessly.
We all have the same goal, which is to tell the great, incredible stories of these athletes in the college community.
That is why we are a great team as storytellers in this room, is we have to work together through really challenging, sweet moments.
Thank you to college sports communicators all across the country.
Welcome back. 1:31 to go here. 63-58. Webster in front of Principia. It's the Gorlocks looking for their 8th SLIAC tournament title, their first since 2024, and avenge a tough loss here in this very game from a year ago. Terrell.
Matthews is double team. Now they
it's to Brown.
off.
Defended there by Jones. And
another one.
Throws it away to Smith. Gorlocks keep it alive. 108 as they work up the floor.
Slow things down. Ooh.
And
oh
man.
Oh, well, you can't slow it that down.
Yeah.
Slow it down that far.
Man.
Almost got a 10-second violation there.
Yeah. And the head coach, Jordan Olafson, is looking at Deja Jones as she comes to the sideline like, well, I mean slow, but come on.
What were you doing?
Well, in the
focus.
In the shot clock was at 19. So now if it was just late on the stop.
Yeah.
Otherwise, you'd be under the impression that they didn't get the timeout, didn't get across the timeline. I'm not going to even try and figure out if that's truly the case.
Too much math.
Yeah, no kidding. And they've got it fixed now here up on the board, so 21 to shoot. And they got the time right to it, 102. So,
well,
got to make sure everything's right here down the stretch.
Yeah, this has been an interesting game for sure. These two teams played twice with 1 point separated them between the two games.
It's been a treat tonight.
It has.
That's for sure. 1:02 left to play. Claire Williams to inbound. Goes to Nolan. Under a minute. Nolan has space. Wisely kicks into the corner. Smith fakes, now drives. Picks up the dribble, looking for an option. Tosses it back out to Webb. 7 to shoot. Webb drives, flips it up. Off the glass! Got it to go! 65-58. Ariana Williams at the other end. Drives through the paint, puts it up with the left, no good. Trinity Matthews brings down the board, and they're going to get Smith with the foul.
What a basket for Maya Webb there. Ooh. Oh, my.
Forced off her line by 3 Panthers. Just flips it up with the right. Goes low off the backboard. The spin gets it up and in. Makes it 65-58, 34 seconds left to go. First is up and good from Matthews.
Her point total isn't right up there.
She has done a nice job playing a majority of the second half with 3 fouls. Goes 2 for 2 there. I think she picked up that third with about maybe 8 minutes left in the third quarter.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
She has not picked up another, and credit to her as we get a timeout called. 34.3 left to play in a 5-point game. And, well, again, this is a matchup, as we've mentioned, a rematch of last year's SLIAC title game between, at that point, the number 2 seeded Webster Gorloks and the number 4 seeded Principia Panthers. There's also a matchup of the last 2 tournament champions, as Webster won in 2024 and just got done saying Principia victorious last year. And, well, to figure out the best of 3, if you will, on champions on this year. Again, we said it a number of times, keep saying it at least for 35 seconds or so. We've been treated to everything and then some here tonight.
And
that goes for this afternoon, too.
Oh, absolutely. What a great atmosphere here at Webster.
Yeah. Well, and again, credit to the conference. They put on a great event, and they've gotten a great crowd and some great games. 34 seconds left. Claire Williams to inbound for Webster. Gives it to Coughlin. Gives it right back to Williams. Has it knocked away by Matthews. A late whistle and a foul. And going to get Trinity there with the foul, her 4th, team's 5th. And Smith comes back into the game for Deja Jones. Claire Williams at the line, senior out of Omaha. Knocks in the first. Reminder, we will keep it right here for you and carry all of the ceremonies, all conference in recognition of champions. Williams 2 for 2. We'll carry that for you after Jim and I wrap up. Keep the camera rolling, keep the mics on, so you can enjoy all of that good stuff here as we wrap up the conference tournament. We get a full timeout. We'll take one more, presumably, with both these teams as you're watching SLIAC TV, powered by Prepcast.com.
To get that extra 10%. Reach the next level with Athletic Republic. Athletic Republic is science-based performance sports training, delivering intense, position-specific one-on-one training. Stop working out and start training. Visit your local Athletic Republic training center today. Athletic Republic, where athletes who give 110% get the extra 10%.
29 seconds left to play. The Gorloks on top, 67-60 over the Principia Panthers. They have clinched a share of the regular season title for 7 straight seasons, have the Gorloks. They have the most tournament titles in conference history with 7, on the verge of making it 8 and another trip to the NCAA tournament. Matthews collects, spins in the paint, working on Nolan, gets the shot to go and 1.
That was determination there.
Yeah. Well, this is the exact situation over the last 30 seconds or so where you hear coaches say no fouls.
Yeah.
And this is twice now that the Gorloks have sent the Panthers to the line here. 67-62, Matthews at the line.
Deja Jones back into the game for Webster.
Can't connect, too strong. Coughlin with the rebound and a timeout called by Webster to hold the possession. Be a 30-second timeout. We'll keep it right here. as the Gorlocks lead 67-62.
Well, Webster averages 68 points a game. They are right there. Panthers are a little below their average of 75. Just did not have a real good shooting night and made, be blunt, they've just made too many mistakes.
Yeah.
Some errant passes, turnovers, it added up.
Yeah, and you can't give a team like Webster, and certainly for Principia heading on the other way, you can't give teams like these two extra opportunities, whether that's offensive rebounds, turnovers, like you just got done mentioning.
I do see Megan Illingworth back on the bench with an ice pack on her knee. She wanted to come out and see the end of this.
I can't blame her there, the
Not
junior.
at all.
We hope that she is okay. As Williams to inbound. Claire just gets it into Nolan, and Nolan's fouled by Myers. Yeah, if you're just joining us, Illingworth went down with an injury about midway through this fourth quarter. She got carried off the floor, and a big loss for this team, not only tonight, but if she's out for any extended period of time, as the first is good for Nolan.
She's up to 9 points.
Nolan 1 for 2. Taylor Brown with a tough board. A timeout called by Ramiro Dominguez. And I believe that exhausts everybody's timeouts.
No more. 21 seconds to go. We are out of timeouts.
Both teams at 5 fouls apiece. It looks like this is going to be a full timeout. We'll take one more. As you're watching SLIAC TV, powered by Prepcast.com.
I want to say thank you. A lot of your work doesn't get the appreciation that it deserves. What you do is lift up all of us, and you do that so selflessly.
We all have the same goal, which is to tell the great, incredible stories of these athletes in the college community.
That is why we are a great team as storytellers in this room, is we have to work together through really challenging, sweet moments.
Thank you to college sports communicators all across the country.
Welcome back to SLIAC TV. Tyler Rosen, Jim Plyman alongside you. Glad you've been with us not only today but throughout the weekend. It's been a busy weekend, but a fun one. Thursday we had 2. Friday we had 2. We've had 2 today.
5 seniors on the floor for Principia.
Ariana Williams up to Terrell. Terrell in the paint trying to work on Webb. Just flips it up and over the backboard. 12.7 left to play. And we'll see if we'll let the Gorlocks bring it up the floor. I can't imagine that would be the case. 68-62, presses on. Looking for an option, settles for Deja Jones. She's fouled. She'll come down the floor and shoot a couple.
11.3 remaining.
Brown fouls out of the game. White checks back in. First is good from Jones. 69-62, 11.3 to play. Second is up and good. Got to pull Smith back into the game. Jones heads back to the bench with a big hug with her head coach. Terrell brings it up the floor, again with a head of steam. And Williams gets the tie-up. Possession arrow points the way of Principia with 6 seconds left to go. We'll bring on some subs here.
We'll bring out all the seniors, the 4 seniors that are on the floor, to a big glad hand from the Principia crowd.
Much deserved. The careers that they put together if you want to know a little bit more about some of the program history and recent history with Principia, go back to halftime. Listen to the SLIAC SID Brian Lavelle talk about it. It's a program that went winless not that long ago. 2 straight trips to the conference championship game. But this will do it. The clock runs out. The Gorlocks are SLIAC tournament champions for the 8th time in school history, and the first time since 2024, the second in 3 years.
And look, you get a little floor rush from the student body, and it's the solid win for the Gorlocks as they avenge the loss from last year. And this was a hard-fought game.
It really was. You mentioned they avenged a tough title game loss from a year ago over in Fulton to this very Principia Panthers team. They right that wrong. They right the wrong from a home loss on February the 7th, a 4-point loss. They get a big win, and you just look at this team, coaching staff. Congratulations to Coach Jordan Olafson, his crew, his squad. They've got a big, big win. You can tell what it means to them. They take a year off, you'd think it'd be 10, right?
Yeah.
And that's what winning does to you. It's a good feeling, right?
You get a good feeling when the ladder comes out on your end of the floor, isn't it?
Absolutely. And again, our thoughts with Megan Illingworth. She took a tough injury there late in that game. And you just hope that she's okay, can maybe get into their NCAA tournament run. But we just hope all the best for her. I'm glad she was able to get back out here to enjoy the moment.
She wasn't going to miss that.
No, not at all. Even if someone had
bring
to
her out in a wheelchair.
out.
That's right.
Absolutely. But a big congratulations to Principia as well on another fantastic year from start to finish throughout the year. And even tonight, we're neck and neck with this Gorlocks team. Just didn't have enough tonight. But congratulations to the head coach, Ramiro Dominguez, and his team on another exciting season. We'll wrap it up here before we get to the ceremony presentations, but congratulations to head coach Jordan Olafson and his team on another SLIAC tournament championship. Again, their 8th in school history, first since 2024. For my partner, Jim Plyman, and cameraman Tim Miller, I'm Tyler Rosen, reminding you of our final score. The Gorlocks victorious over the number 2 seed Principia Panthers, 70-64 as they win the SLIAC Tournament Championship. Until next time on SLIAC TV.
Stage Athletic Associate Commissioner Brian Loveletti will present the 2026 Women's Basketball All-Conference Awards. Alongside Commissioner Chastity Holloway. We will first start by recognizing the conference co-regular season champions, Webster University and Principia College.
Point by next year, she can be ready to go.
Right.
SLIAC Team Sportsmanship Award winner. This award is given to the team whose players, coaches, and fans best exhibit the principles of good sportsmanship. The recipient of the 2026 Women's Basketball Sportsmanship Award, Greenville University. As we move to recognize individual student athletes, we ask that individuals being honored step to the side for a quick photo. Now, continuing to recognize the importance of sportsmanship, our next honor will recognize one individual from each conference team selected by her coach and teammates who throughout the season best displays the ideals of sportsmanship. The 2025-26 Women's Basketball All-Sportsman team is below. From Blackburn College, Gracie Jen.
Oh, good.
From Eureka College, Brooklyn Bowman. From Greenville University, Adeline Goheen. From Lyon College, Paris Halliburton. From MUW, Fantasia Wilson. From Principia College, Hannah Myers. From Spalding University, Nicole Hollowell. From Webster University, Taryn Ford. And from Westminster College, Jamie Pepper. Now to recognize the 2026 All-Conference team, starting with our All-Defensive team. From Spalding University, Zanaya Batiste. From Lyon College, Savannah Lopez. From Principia College, Lamaya Terrell.
They have some of the worst players to have that.
Yeah.
And then, like you said, they didn't want to give the ball to
From Webster University, Maya Webb. And from MUW, and the SLIAC Offensive Player of the Year, Maya Bowden. And now, the SLIAC All-Conference third team members. From Blackburn College, Adelaide Guananas. From Principia College, Taylor Brown.
Figuring out some of the soccer names on the fly. It's like, just say, we'll figure it out.
From Westminster College, Allie Bullock. From Webster University, Michaela Coughlin. From Principia College, Ariana Williams. And now the 2026 SLIAC second team members. From MUW, Conley Langford. From Lyon College, Savannah Lopez. From Principia College, Trinity Matthews. From Greenville University, Alyssa Seymour. From Principia College, Lamaya Terrell. And now the 2026 St. Louis Intercollegiate Athletic All-Conference First Team members. From Spalding University, Zanaya Batiste. From MUW, Mia Bowen. From Webster University, Megan Illingworth.
Oh, Jim.
That's just what we need.
From Lyon College, Natalia Casa. From Webster University, Maya Webb. this season's SLIAC 6th Woman of the Year and Freshman of the Year from Webster University,
I guess this is on me. She's a freshman.
The 2025-2026 SLIAC Coach of the Year from Webster University, Jordan Anderson. And the final individual award is presented to the St. Louis Intercollegiate Athletic Conference Player of the Year from Lyon College, Natalia Kaza. Ladies and gentlemen, we'd like to recognize the 2026 All-Tournament team. From Greenville University, Maya Mann. From Lyon College, Natalia Kaza. From Westminster College, Allie Bullock. From Spalding University, Zanaya Batiste. From Principia College, Trinity Matthew. From Principia College, Hannah Myers. From Webster University, Akayla Conklin. From Webster University, Maya Webb. And the most valuable player of the 2026 SLIAC tournament from Webster University, Megan Illingworth.
Stand up,
And now, the 2026 SLIAC Women's Basketball Tournament Champions, Webster University.